Most people believe they make decisions based on logic. They think, if I just understand this better, I'll act. If I just learn more, I'll decide. If I just get clearer information, things will change. But look at reality. People know what to eat and don't eat it. They know what to stop and don't stop. They know what to choose and delay anyway. So the problem isn't lack of information. It's something deeper. Modern culture assumes a simple model of human behavior. Information leads to belief, which leads to action. Learn the truth. Change your belief. Act differently. This model sounds clean, rational, comforting, and it's mostly wrong. Because if information were enough, knowledgeable people would be decisive, and ignorance would be the main obstacle. But that's not what we see. Here's what actually drives behavior. Before your mind evaluates logic, your nervous system asks a different set of questions. Am I safe? Will this lower my status? Will this expose me? Will this make me feel stupid or ashamed? These questions are not conscious. They happen automatically. And once the nervous system flags something as a threat, logic never gets a fair vote. This is not weakness. It's biology doing its job. Information does not reduce uncertainty. Good interpretation does. Information often increases uncertainty because it creates more options, more angles, more consequences, and uncertainty is interpreted by the nervous system as risk. This explains something most people misunderstand: why they resist clarity. Clarity sounds positive, but clarity removes ambiguity, and ambiguity is where people hide. Clarity means responsibility. It means you can't say, "I'm still figuring it out." It means you can't delay without cost. To the nervous system, clarity feels like exposure. So people don't avoid clarity because they want chaos. They avoid it because safety matters more than truth. The same thing happens with focus. Focus forces trade-offs, and trade-offs force loss. When you focus, you give up other paths, other identities, other approvals. To the nervous system, this looks like loss of safety, loss of status, loss of certainty, loss of dignity. So it sends a signal. Don't commit yet. Not because focus is wrong, but because commitment feels irreversible. Commitment creates consequences. Failure becomes visible. Mistakes become personal. Retreat becomes embarrassing. So the nervous system offers substitutes: preparation, research, optimization, planning. These feel productive. They feel safe. But they delay the one thing that actually creates power. Here is the central trade-off. You can reduce short-term discomfort, or you can build long-term power. Avoiding shame today often creates weakness tomorrow. Seeking safety now often sacrifices leverage later. The nervous system optimizes for survival, not for growth, authority, or impact. That's why clarity feels heavy, and delay feels light. The nervous system is not the enemy. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. The mistake is letting it decide the direction of your life. Power begins when you stop asking, "Does this feel safe right now?" and start asking, "What cost am I quietly accepting by avoiding this?" Clarity doesn't eliminate fear. It makes the trade-off visible. This is Trade-Off, a channel about how power is created or destroyed through focus, clarity, and deliberate